Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Brief.
It's official, Israel is beginning to roll back regulations as the coronavirus infection rate continues to dip. Just 38 more new cases of COVID-19 have been diagnosed in the past 24 hours, bringing the national total to over 16,245. The death toll has risen to 235, but only 90 are now having serious symptoms, with 70 on ventilators. Another 60 are moderately ill, and the rest are mild cases. In the past day alone, over 6,400 virus tests have been carried out, with a mere 0.7% returning positive. So with so few new cases being diagnosed, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is easing restrictions across the nation.
הישגי ישראל במערכה מול הקורונה משמשים מודל למדינות רבות, והעולם מסתכל עלינו בהערכה. אנחנו לומדים מהעולם, העולם לומד מאיתנו.
Well, these achievements now mean that starting today, the Israeli government is lifting the current 100-meter limit on movement from home for Israelis. Locals can now visit first-degree relatives that they live apart from, including grandparents, as long as they maintain a safe distance. And groups of up to 20 will now be allowed to meet in outdoor areas. Up to 50 people will be able to attend wedding ceremonies. Beginning on Thursday, open-air markets, malls, and gyms will also all be able to open their gates. And next Sunday, preschools and kindergartens will also start functioning again, with all school-aged students expected to return to classrooms by the end of May. Universities and colleges, however, are set to open on June 14th, and the reopening of parks, sports centers, and museums is expected to take place by mid-June. But what about travel?
לגבי התעופה האזרחית, אנחנו שוקלים את זה בכובד ראש, אנחנו רוצים לחבר את ישראל חזרה לעולם, אבל אנחנו רוצים לעשות זאת באופן כזה שמוקדי תחלואה, אנשים שבאים ממוקדי תחלואה לא ידביקו את מדינת ישראל.
Well, the Israeli Prime Minister says that if all goes well, all limitations on gatherings will be lifted by June 14th. But who exactly determines that everything is going as planned? Well, the Health Ministry says that Israel will have to reassess enforcing social distancing measures if more than 100 new coronavirus cases are diagnosed a day, if cases double within 10 days, or if Israel sees 250 serious cases of COVID-19 in hospitals. Now, while widespread testing is one of the biggest tools in the fight against coronavirus, immunization would be a death blow. And it looks like Israel is finally about ready to start producing a vaccine. Defense Minister Naftali Bennett has now announced that the Israeli Institute for Biological Research, or IIBR, has completed development of a COVID-19 antibody vaccine, just a month after announcing the start of testing in rodents. And partnering with the town of Yerucham, Israel is soon set to create its first vaccine production facility. The model for the facility still has to be approved by the government, however, but in efforts to speed along the process, Israel is also now producing $60 million towards the efforts, as well as partnerships with international organizations.
To ensure both the public health and national prosperity, we must all work together on improving diagnostics, accelerating therapies, and ultimately developing a vaccine.
In other news, the coronavirus may be the most forefront threat against the world, but terror groups like the Lebanese Hezbollah and their Iranian patrons are still operating in the background, and Israel is operating against them. Overnight Tuesday morning, Iranian-linked arms warehouses and military bases across Syria had been hit by airstrikes, and these are the 6th and 7th recent strikes against Iranian forces in Syria in recent weeks, allegedly carried out by Israeli forces. But Israel, as per policy, has neither confirmed nor denied participation. Still, top Iranian authorities have been repeating threats to raze Israeli cities to the ground. Meanwhile, the Iranian terror proxy in Lebanon, Hezbollah, is also attacking Israel and the United States over its recent ban from Germany. German authorities have now raided mosques and Islamic centers linked to the terror group, to the condemnation of Hezbollah leaders who claim that they've done nothing in Europe for years. Israel had provided intelligence to German officials, however, detailing Hezbollah activities in the country, and leading to the recent barring. Until now, as in most other places in Europe, only Hezbollah's military wing had been outlawed, while the political arm was free to operate. And this decision follows in the recent footsteps of the UK, which similarly barred all Hezbollah operations on its soil.
That's all for now, but for more news from Israel, remember to like ILTV on Facebook and on Instagram, and to subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.